everyone, and welcome to this video. Today I'm just coloring the line art of an original character. I also drew the line art on my channel in the previous video if you watched that. I might not have much to say in this video, so if I'm not talking, I'll probably just insert some music. And yeah, I'll just try and take you through the process that I go through when I color. It's not very efficient, and I probably do it like the hard way, but I need to like start somewhere. So at this point, I drew a nose, but when I tried coloring it, I thought that it kind of was too high and it didn't match the face, so I just ended up coloring over it and making him not have a nose, I guess. And then in this video a lot, this usually happens like 1 or 2 times when I color. I usually accidentally color on the line art layer, and so I did that like 3 times in this video. And how I fixed it was I just like cut around the color and copied and then paste it on the color layer. I wouldn't recommend doing this method just because if you have to fix the line art or anything like that, it can be annoying because you have actually 2 sets of line art because you copied what you colored on the line art layer. But I mean, it gets it done if you accidentally do it and don't know really how to fix it. And also at this point, I don't know why I didn't just select the hands when I did the face so I could, blend it all together at once, but I guess I decided to do it in 2 sections, and usually I don't do that, but I guess I was just forgetful at this point. And for the colors, I kind of wanted something kind of not usual, kind of like out of the norm, so I chose like blues and purples and pinks. And then I'm not really sure how I feel about that green shirt, but kind of contrasts with the blue and stuff, but I might change it later. And here's another example of when I accidentally color on the wrong layer. I accidentally shaded the whole hair on the line art layer, and so I just fixed it by copy and pasting it onto the actual color layer and putting it, under the color layer. And that sort of fixed it, but again, it was hard to tell where all the lines were and everything. And then also when I was doing the eyes, there's like I drew the like pupil and like shading line, and I don't know why I did that in the first place, but here I'm trying to like erase it so that I thought it looked weird with it there, and I thought it would look better if I just erased it and had the color itself be the shadows and everything. And so I could not figure out where these lines were. I had to like turn off every layer and try and erase on all those layers, and then it still wasn't erasing the line, so I had no idea where it was. And then eventually I guess I found it, but I thought it was a layer that I had already tried erasing on. So I don't know what happened there, but it got erased, and I think it looks better without those lines. And I chose to do 2 different eye colors just because, I don't know, I just thought it would look better with this piece, but and then here I was trying to do use the pen tool to make a heart, but it didn't really work out, so I just used it to make half the heart and then copied and pasted and filled in the rest of the heart. And then also for the background, I thought it needed a background, so I was trying to use screen tones, and some of them were just too grainy and didn't work with like how I wanted it to look. So I spent quite a while trying to figure this out, and I just ended up using this same method that I used on my Twitch offline banner. And so that's why you see that come up, and I just take that screen tone and try and mimic the layer order and like layer opacity and all that stuff. And I chose kind of a darker red just so that it was kind of like more behind the character, and then he kind of stood out. And then also the inside of the earring, I was trying to use the stamp tool to like copy around it and everything, but I just ended up cutting and pasting. And so yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. See you next time.